are getting into game number one, finally, between these two players. Latin America versus America. Zerg versus Protoss. Oh boy, are you ready, that king?
I am. By the way, I don't know if you noticed that there was something missing in the tournament today.
Cham?
No, something bigger.
bigger than Cham?
I mean, bigger in quantity.
Bigger in quantity. Oh, the Brazilians.
Yes, they were the Brazilians, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Amantes, no?
Yes, there was Amantes. I just checked the bracket. Eric is in the lower bracket.
Oh, did Terran was it Terran?
Yes, it was Terran. 2-1.
Daki, you're making it hard to pick between the two of them, mate. You're making it
easy, pick both.
Oh god, that's insane. Oh god, but
anyhow. Speaking of picking, here we have this player who was recently picked up by a new team. CSO is the team. This is X from Colombia.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide LE. Again, for the first time in a very long time, we have the American Protoss. He is red, representing Genesis Gaming. It is PiLiPiLi.
Now, like, what do you expect from X this game? Coming back from basically a hiatus from basically the whole year.
Right, it's been a whole year, as you said. It all depends on how much he's been practicing. I have to assume that because he has been on a hiatus, and I don't know how much StarCraft he's even been watching, he's going to be playing like he did in the past. I don't know if he's going to adopt the new meta, right? Like, I don't know if he's the kind of person to go for like queen pushes in ZVP against Skytoss, right? Like, go for like things like the German taxi. That was a little bit after his time.
I mean, just like after his time, but he's only been gone for like 3 months. Like,
he's a retired old man now, mate. You know, he retired. You know, he was chilling at home, and now we brought him back in. The veteran, he's returned.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. PiLiPiLi is definitely not a pushover. No, if there's a Protoss who can make it a challenge, it's PiLiPiLi.
Yeah. Obviously, when it comes to the American Protoss players, especially in Battle of the Americas, we always look at Nina. You know, Nina is kind of the face of that, the big boss, the final boss. But PiLiPiLi is not too far behind her. Like, PiLiPiLi, he's qualified for like the DreamHack main events for North America in the past. Like, he's a very solid, very scary player.
Indeed, he is. And so far, we have standard openings for the both of players. Two bases. Stargate for PiLiPiLi is the tech of choice, which seems like reasonable for this kind of meta currently. And I'm assuming forever and ever. I don't see Blizzard doing a lot of patches anymore. So
it's all on ESL if they push it, right? Like, I'm pretty sure like the new map pool had a lot to do with ESL as well, kind of intervening and making that happen. So if a new patch were to come, it would probably come at, you know, from ESL, basically kind of pushing, or maybe even paying or compensating Blizzard to do it. It'd be really weird. So yes, as you said, Skytoss is pretty prevalent, and we'll see how hard PiLiPiLi commits to it.
First Void Raid's already starting, so that's a start. The question is, will he stick to Void Race or will he make a quick switch to a higher tech in Stargate?
Yeah, is he going to go for carriers? Is he going to pull a Paco Mike and go Tempest and then lose the game? Like, I don't know. God damn it, Paco Mike.
Ooh, supply block for X. That sucks when you doesn't count your overlords properly. lose one and then you're supplying from the next minute. It sucks.
Yeah. This is actually pretty rough. Eggz having to wait for his third hatchery to finish up to get that supply. What's interesting is that PiLiPiLi is working on a second Void Ray, a third Void Ray as well. Oh my god! All right.
Like, this is the mad Void Ray style that you were expecting.
Yeah. Here we go. And we'll see if Eggz has faced this before, right? Like, I guess he did play Jim's Protoss once, so he knows that it should be coming. But with this amount of Void Rays, like, PiLiPiLi is going to be looking to, like, take out a hatchery if he can.
Yeah, sure. Queen's now moving in. How many queens does Eggz have? Well, Eggz only has 3 queens.
Mate,
he's not ready for this at all.
Mate.
He has already lost one.
Is this live VIP playing a ladder game right now? Like, what's happening? Like, where are the queens? 2 queens go down. The 3rd queen is going to fall, and there's another Void Ray on the way. Oh, no.
Mate, maybe Eggz hasn't been playing as much ladder as we thought.
That's what I mean, mate. This is like relatively new. Like, when Eggz was playing, like, this wasn't a thing, and now he's kind of falling apart to these 3 Void Rays.
Yeah, mate. Eggz trying to counterattack with a bunch of settlings, but I don't think they will do anything.
Mate, there's the other side. Mate, there's like backup pylons. We got shield batteries. We got overcharge.
Like, what are you doing? Get out of Eggz body.
It's like, Light, get out. What are you doing? Stop playing. Let Eggz play. Oh, no. The queens, they don't have enough energy for transfuse. They're all falling. Like, this could just be it, mate. Oh, no. Not like this. I like how speechless you are right now.
I mean, how can you not be? Just look at this.
Yeah.
Eggz has lost like 5, 6 queens, something like that. He's gonna look hatchery now.
Yeah, this is why it's so important to get like at least 5 queens to begin with in ZVP. Due to this reason, having 3 queens, which Eggz basically had 1 queen to inject each base, like that is not enough. And
Now the question is, PiLiPiLi has all the advantages if they work. What is he going to do with it? Is he gonna spam? Is he going to make a big push?
He's gonna buy a pizza because he knows he's getting paid tonight. He's gonna. Oh god. We got +1 flyer attack. We had a second, we didn't get to talk about it, a second Stargate as well for mass Void Ray. I mean, it's cool these things get us around on the Adepts, but they're Adepts.
Yeah. And the Void Rays keeps doing everything they want on the other side of the map.
Yeah, he's just cruising, mate. Okay, so the Hydra Den did finish up, and we do have a couple of Hydras coming out. We have upgrades coming out. We have a decent amount of Queens. So Eggz, I don't think he can die. I don't think he's dead right now. The problem is that PiLiPiLi, like, he's gonna get his 3rd up soon. Oh boy, and yo, these Void Rays, they want the lair. Alright, and here we go. PiLiPiLi is coming in. Thankfully, Eggz was anticipating this, and at least he has his Hydras waiting.
Light, can you give me a minute?
Yeah, all good.
I have something to take care of.
All good. Take your time. As PiLiPiLi does get forced back from his Void Rays. Again, though, PiLiPiLi has control of the entire map at the moment. It's absolutely insane. Eggz, he's just forced to be defensive at home. And to be fair, you can do this, right? Like, you can slowly get your 3rd base up and running, work towards Hive, get some Vipers. The problem is that because Eggz is stuck at home, then PiLiPiLi, he's free to expand. He's free to double expand if he really wanted to, and work towards carriers. And saying that carriers are not what he's working towards. Meanwhile, oh god, the Hydras were a little bit out of position, and a couple of seconds is all it takes. The 3rd base falls once again. Eggz, he cannot get a third up. It's just not happening. He does have a lot of Hydras in, mate. He knows the position he's in. He knows he's all in at this point. He's going across the map with his Lings, with his Hydras, with everything he has. What is there at home to defend? A couple of Adepts, an Immortal. We got Disruptors on the way, though, and once the Disruptors comes out, that's going to be it. I don't even think he even needs the Disruptors, just with the pure Adepts that he has. We do have a couple of Banelings morphing in, which will definitely help. Is it going to be enough though? Ah, God, not with the Void Rays coming back home.
I'm back. Is X still alive?
Yeah. Yeah, he's on the floor right now. He's bleeding out, but his heart is still beating.
The question is for how much?
Oh, God. So
I see that X successfully transitioned into Hydras with Banelings, apparently.
Yeah. As soon as you left, PiLiPiLi went across the map and killed the third again.
Oh no. Not again.
Again, Eggz, he's double expanding. He's stuck on 2 bases. He tries to go for a counterattack, but there were Adepts to defend, and Eggz, he just went back home. Oh boy.
Can the Banelings make her? Oh no, the Banelings get caught with a Disruptor. They do absolutely nothing. And now with all these Adepts and all these Void Rays, X Army cannot do anything.
Yeah, exactly. There's only 3 Hydras remaining. The 4th base was killed, not cancelled, and there's nothing to stop this giant destructive Protoss ball. GG gets called.
If X learns from the next game and starts making more than 1 queen per base.
This is something I learned the hard way. So I have my sad light story. I was sitting at a nice like 4.5k MMR, you know, Masters 3, working towards Masters 2. Then the Void Ray patch hit. And I'm the kind of this is me. I'm the kind of guy that only makes 1 queen per base. And my MMR tanked so hard. ZVP used to be my best matchup, and due to like how like my style and not making a lot of queens, because that's just not what I'm used to, like you struggle in the new meta, mate, and that's exactly what we saw from Eggz. Oh boy, feels bad, man.
You could say he pulled a light VIP.
He did not make enough queens. Oh God.
But that's okay. This is a best of 3. X still has time to recover.
Mm-hmm.
He has to win 2 more games. So this is possible. This is not over yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not yet.
Yes, for the next map we're gonna have 2,000 atmospheres light. How good of the Void Ray map is it?
But every map is a good Void Ray map. Oh God. Let's be real here. I feel like all our eyes are going to be on our Zerg player to see if he's going to be able to adapt fast enough in this series.
Do you remember, like, what was it, like 1 or 2 years ago, there was a map on the ladder that had turrets in the middle of the map?
In the middle?
Yes, it was a vertical map, and between bases there were a lot of turrets.
It rings a bell. So, yeah, it does.
Yeah. I remember that map specifically because when pros started playing, they of course didn't pay attention to the map.
Yeah.
And all the Zerg players sent their overlords to their deaths. It was fun to see. We need that just to save Zergs from all the void spots that we have here. Speaking of saving Zergs, here we have this Colombian Zerg player who wants to be saved from all the void rays. So please make a map with anti-void ray weapons. Them. This is X.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of 2,000 atmospheres LE, we have the American Protoss player. He is red, representing Genesis Gaming. It is PiLiPiLi. Oh boy.
I'm a little disappointed that there's no cheese to begin with.
From Eggz?
from anyone. Like either because PiLiPiLi is ahead or because X is desperate.
Yeah, I agree. Like, we've seen eGGz be very aggressive before, like, to be fair, mainly in ZVZ. But even in ZVP, we've seen him do it against players like PattyMac, where he just like goes for like an early Ling or like a Bane bust. That's more of what I expected from eGGz. I was very surprised that he tried to go for a longer game. We'll see if he tries that again.
We'll see. I personally expect that PiLiPiLi is going to do exactly as he did in game 1, especially seeing how good it went for him. Like, even the Python position is identical.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where I'm sure even PiLiPiLi didn't expect those Void Rays to do so much damage. he's like, he himself, he's like, oh my god, like these Void Rays are just out of control. This is crazy. So yeah, there's
with
no
Stargate.
Yeah, there we go. So far, exactly the same.
Is it normal that Protoss now do Stargate before Wargate?
It depends on the map. It can be a little bit risky, but there are certain maps, like one of the infamous ones where they always did it was Death Aura, just because it's very easy to wall off, right, at your natural, so you can get away with being greedy. But yeah, if you can get away with it, just go for it, mate. Oh boy.
So yeah, we're here just transitioning to the next phase of the game. X now with his still base building. The question is how many queens he's going to make now. He currently has 2 and has 1 more being built at the moment. Is he going to make a 4th? Is he going to learn his lesson?
Hey, he's got a 4th on the way. Look at that. 1 game is all it takes. We have more queens on the way, so he should be much safer here. Hopefully.
Loses 1 of theirs, but he has 2 drones, so that's okay. That's a little bit, I think, a little bit wasteful for PiLiPiLi, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Void Ray is not out, looking for overlords to hunt. Which I love it. I think X was prepared for this Void Ray because look where his overlord is on the corner of the map.
Oh yeah, he's hiding right now. He's terrified of that overlord. He's like, oh god, Papi, please don't go to the Void Ray.
Oh, he's gonna miss it.
Oh, he sees it.
No, he sees it.
It feels bad, man. eGGz is doing his best to keep it alive.
He supply block again.
No!
He supply block again.
And we have a second Void Ray on the way. There it is, second Stargate, mate. PiLiPiLi, he's going double Stargate Void Ray once again. And as PiLiPiLi is going for this, thank you so much, Lord Loken, in the chat for gifting 10 gifted subs. Gracias, mi amigo. Gracias, Papi Loken. Thank you so much for the support.
Thank you, Lord Loken. Please give us more money.
Yeah, he even donated to the Matcherino.
Oh, cool. Please give us even more money.
Tad King, please.
Look. In my defense, I don't see any cent of it.
It's true.
Okay,
it's true.
All goes to players.
It's true. All the Matcherino, 100% of the Matcherino money goes to the players, of course. Oh boy, and it's gonna go to maybe one of these 2 players here, as top 2 do get paid, and oh boy. Okay. So this is mate. I think maybe eGGz has overreacted a little bit with the queens.
It's okay. Seeing how traumatic last game was for him.
Yeah.
And look, PiLiPiLi, I think, saw the number of queens, and he's backing a little.
Yeah.
Like if you saw, he's attacking. He's actually attacking.
It's okay. He's just skirting the edges of the creep, you know. He does see all the queens, and we'll see if eGGz commits to this, because eGGz, he's working on a lair. Oh my god, I don't think Bane gets in.
They failed.
They
actually hit the Nexus, not the Pro. So he only managed to kill three pros without banelings.
Wow.
Man, that was just 1 click away from being a disaster.
Wow, yeah, exactly. Also, that was a really good reaction by PiLiPiLi, pulling away, and that force field trapping the banelings as well. Like, I'm so surprised that only 3 probes went down.
Surprised that the slow banelings managed to get into the base.
Yeah, that as well.
Like, come on, man. It's time that Protoss get a door, an actual door.
Do they need that really? I feel like Protoss are doing well without the door already. I don't know.
Okay, I mean, it can cost 100 minerals, and it can be 150 health, and it can attack for 16 damage. You know.
Oh god, and it doesn't need a pylon to be powered either. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. PiLiPiLi is now pushing in.
Oh yeah. We got some
Void Rays on one side, Adepts on the other.
Here we go. The Adepts do reveal themselves. We'll see. Oh, the Queens are all being distracted. Oh no.
Here we go. Spore is being targeted, and it goes on. Oh no, the Hatcher is not being targeted.
Transfuse! Ah, he's trying to keep it alive.
The transfuse were good, but it was too much DPS, like, and he lost his hatchery at the end. Meanwhile, Adepts managed to get into the natural base and destroying all the drones that they can get.
Exactly. He loses the base and he loses 7 drones, and at the same time, PiLiPiLi, he's not done. He's going in again.
Oh, destroyed, not cancelled.
Ay. Even though eGGz had PTSD, even though he made Mass Queen, he still was not able to save his 3rd base. Ay. At the same time, we have a bit of a Ling run by here at the 3rd. Mate, we got a Zealot. It's just not dying. We got overcharge.
Oh, the overcharge. Look at how disgusting overcharge.
eGGz, mate, all his hopes and dreams are in these Banelings and in these Mutas.
Yeah, mate. So 2-0 for PiLiPiLi, and he don't lose again.
Oh god, eGGz, he can make some magic happen. Like, right, the dream. PiLiPiLi, he's active out on the map with his Void Rays. Maybe these Mutas get in and kill a bunch of workers in the main. Maybe these Banelings waddle into the 3rd and do the same.
Let's see, because here in the main base there is actually nothing, and the Mutalists are going to ravage all the entire middle line. Oh no, the pylon, the Arthrosis pylon.
The Arthrosis. Yo, and the Phoenixes will not come out because everything was depowered. Yo, this mass Muta play from eGGz, it's bringing him back into this game.
Mate, beautiful. Borders are coming back, but the question is, the borders are definitely not fast enough to hunt these Mutalists.
Yeah, they do not have Flux Veins, unfortunately, but they are enough to push away the Mutalists. And now PiLiPiLi, he gives up map control. He is forced to stay at home to defend. Go get him.
I think eGGz needs to stop wasting Banelings on the tier base with so many. Oh god, he's running with everything.
Oh my god, that he is. The Banelings, they all detonate, but the Mutas, like, nothing shoots up here.
Mate, Mutalisk has free reign to destroy everything. They destroy all the shield batteries, they destroy the cannons, not destroying workers.
Yeah, but he is losing a couple of the Mutas to the Void Rays. Like, the Void Rays are still the scary thing here for PiLiPiLi. And what's terrifying is that now everything, or almost everything, has been repowered. Feels bad for charge, but Phoenixes are pumping out.
Yeah, mate. eGGz has done a decent job at coming back this game. Now he needs to watch out for, oh look, the Queens.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say he needs to watch out for those Phoenixes. Here are the answer to the Phoenixes.
Exactly. eGGz has to be careful not to be caught with his army like segmented, right? Like fragmented, because his Mutas, if they get picked off here, then PiLiPiLi just has to focus on the anti-Queen defense, right? But here we go. The Queens and the Lings are walling on forward. There are disruptors here.
Oh man, disrupted with such slow Queens and slow Lings. Yeah, mate, just back off, and he does. eGGz knows.
Yeah, like the big problem is that eGGz, he still does not have Baneling speed. So like these Banelings, like it's so easy to hit them with the Purification Novas. Like, oh boy.
This is a really good job for eGGz for bringing the game back. After his true base was destroyed twice again, like you know the saying, Destroy my tier base once, shame on me. Destroy my tier base twice, shame on no, shame on you. Destroy my tier base twice, shame on me.
Exactly. And things were looking really bad for eggs. Like I'm sure everyone in the chat as well watching was like, oh my god, GG. Like PiLiPiLi, he's just gonna 2-0 the series. But again, the muta control was on point from eggs. It's like he like absorbed the Muta King powers from Jim Rising when he beat him, and now he's just going insane with them. But he does still have to be careful because again, this is still quite a close game.
It is very close supply, and PiLiPiLi now pushing into the middle of the map. Does he have a War Prison? Yeah, he does. He has War 1 Prison. Well, where is it?
It's
coming behind. Okay.
Yeah, it's slowly coming in. Meanwhile, one disruptor shot goes off, doesn't hit anything, only gets a creep tumor. Still no bailing speed, but again, that's okay. Like eggs is waiting for the army to push into him.
Man, the tense moments before the battle, the dance of see who screws up first.
Yeah, I feel like it's all going to be about the purification nodes. Like, are they going to land?
Yes, definitely. Oh no, oh man, that's huge because even though he managed to save the disruptors, they wasted the purification nova.
Yeah.
Now they're in cooldown.
On it personally, I think that eggs is taking. I feel like that was his opportunity. Like 2 novas just get wasted, and that was the only disruptor. It's like dive in, right? Because PiLiPiLi, he's posturing and he's expanding behind this. Like he's just distracting eggs' army. We're trying to.
He's distracting it, but meanwhile it's Mutalisk.
Yeah, this is beautiful here. The Mutalisks, they dive in. They're gonna force maybe a recall. Yo, PiLiPiLi is actually just diving in.
Mate, Phoenix is lifting queens. Baneling's trying to detonate on everything. The purification novas, I don't think hit anything important, but it doesn't matter. PiLiPiLi has a lot of army here.
Yeah, exactly. We're going full base trade right now. And oh my god, there are Stalkers being warped into defense, so the Mutas, they aren't going to deal too much damage. And the main army of eggs just fell over, mate.
Man, I think X is done. Yeah, this is GG. GG by X. So PiLiPiLi takes the series 2-0.
GG, well played. PiLiPiLi, representing Genesis Gaming, does 2-0 his Zerg opponent and moves on to the finals.
PiLiPiLi saw the mutas in his base and he knew X had nothing.
Yeah.
He just went.
Oh boy. And the purification novas were pretty good as well. They actually landed on the Banelings. The Banelings were in the middle of the army, like waddling forward, and they just all just exploded before reaching the Protoss army. But yeah, even though this was a 2-0, I am impressed by eggs in game number 2. Like things were not going his way. Like he was behind in the beginning, but he did a really good job at getting back into it.